My name is Ted Smith, and I'm the author of Hempology 101, The History and Uses of Cannabis Sativa. And I just love this plant so much. I'm trying to teach you about it with these short videos that really breaks down my book into different sections. So if you want to subscribe and all that, I'll tell you how to do it at the end. But for now, I'm right into hemp, and I'm right into one of the more critical time periods of hemp. In the early 1900s, it was sort of an exciting time period for it. As I mentioned in the last video, in 1916, the process to turn the herds, that is the cork in the middle of the stalk, into paper became known. 1917, the year after, the decorticator was invented, so it was a lot easier to process the stalk and the herds, so it was a lot more valuable to farmers. But the other thing, the hidden potential of cannabis that never was realized as well, at least yet, is for fuel. And it's a fact that Rudolf Diesel, in fact, invented his machine to burn vegetable fuels. They weren't meant to burn fossil fuels as they do now. They were created to burn veggie oil, essentially. And the hemp plant, amongst its benefits, can produce very large seeds. If grown to do it, those seeds can produce vast amounts of oil, far more than most other seed crops in terms of the volume per square foot of oil that can come out of a hemp field. And so that oil is literally so easily converted into fuel that you could press the oil out of the hemp seed, and in a properly converted engine, you wouldn't have to do anything. You would just burn it as fuel. In the original diesel engine, I believed it would have just used hemp seed, the same hemp seed oil that you're likely even buying in your health food stores and eating now. You wouldn't need to do anything to it. It's just pure oil. It's apparently, very easy to convert into oil for lamps as well. Like, it's a very simple fuel to use. And it was very well known that, in fact, in the early 19th century, there was a real battle between the fossil fuel companies like the Rockefellers and others that believed in vegetable fuels and vegetable oils. And interestingly enough, Henry Ford was on the veggie fuel side and very much a strong believer in hemp. And as you can see in this book here, The Great Book of Hemp, they're written by Rowan Robinson. Henry Ford not only believed in using hemp as a fuel, but there's a picture of him with this hemp car where he is with a sledgehammer nailing the front of this car. And there's these famous videos where he is, as hard as he possibly can, hitting it, and the dent just comes right out. And so Henry Ford, had hemp fiber cars that was, the bodies, the interior made out of hemp. It was fueled by hemp. In the mid-1930s, hemp seemed to be, the go-to plant. But as you'll hear, it didn't really work out that way. But certainly the potential for fuel, paper, many products was there. And we'll tell you about that later. Check out hempology.ca if you want to buy my book, as you should all anyway. But otherwise, you can certainly subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the cannabisdigest.ca to check out our blogs. Have a great day.